What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steelez, and this is another edition of Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is every shoe is just a shoe to you. Put your soul into it. And today is one of the last couple hours. Actually, I did this, is 11 o'clock. So it's the last hour for 2024. It's been a good year for me. As y'all probably do know, I'm about 3 months into YouTube. This was my first year starting to really collect shoes and keeping up with them and following up with the upcoming drops and watching all the content. And really, I'm a rookie, so I don't really understand what happened last year. I know what came out, but as far as the order and keeping up with your tops, I didn't do none of that last year. So I'm a rookie. This year, 2024, I will always remember. I will always remember starting at this little bit of time and getting my followers up. And I appreciate everybody. So we gonna do the top 10. My top 10 is very special to me, as your top 10 should be special to y'all. I've been checking out everybody's top 10s, and we all gonna have some usual suspects, but I do love to see the personality in everybody else's pickups because, I like to see what people hold up to their top 10. You know what I'm saying? That's why we should always encourage people to do their top 10s or whatever they got. If it was 5, if it was 3, let me see what you hold dear to you. All right? So we're going to start off with honorable mentions. I didn't want to do 15. I didn't want to do a bunch. So I'm going to have to figure this out. Well, we did figure this out. So I'm going to give you guys a couple honorable mentions, and then we're just going to get straight into the 10. 10 is all we got. So let's get into it, man. Oh, before we go, if you're already watching this, please like, comment, subscribe. Please, please. I'm begging y'all at this point. It's 2024. We about to turn the leaf into 2025 and hit the ground running. That's real. We about to hit the ground running. And I appreciate everybody that's starting with the blueprints now, because that blueprint is you see the structure before it's actually built. And that's what we do. We see the future. We seeing that, okay, if we keep consistent, if we keep coming with the cool content, the structure will build up. So honorable mention number 1 is actually a three-peat, the 3-pack, because I couldn't pick one. So we're going to go with the KD4s that I picked up. So I picked up the Aunt Pearls, the KD Christmas, and the KD4s. It was very tough, man, because these KD4 Nurse was real, it was one of them ones, but you should know if it made honorable mention, it was tough. All of my shoes I love, especially just getting into the top 10, we had to do it, right? So KD4, the ones that I picked up this year. That's honorable mention 1. We got one more honorable mention, and then we're going to get straight into the heat, y'all. So honorable mention number 2 was pretty much, want to say, well, the only real, I got one more collab, but it was a collab, man. And it was a under the radar collab. Not too many people care about the Air Force 3, but then that's when I come in and say, yo, I like what I like. So we got the Nigel. I be butchering his name. Please forgive me. I think it's Nigel. I think it's Nigel. But we got his Air Force 3. Very good quality. The founder of the Baby Napes, as we know, it's kind of funny that he actually got his own shoe and picked the Air Force 3 because, he kind of not took their swag, but he kind of took a lot of what their motto was with the Air Force 1 with his Baby Nape and put a lot of his padded leather on it, and they sued him. So, excuse me, I'm happy to find out that they at least ironed out their differences and worked together. So, therefore, we got the Air Force 3 collab, and that is the honorable mention right there. So, the honorable mentions are out the way. Let's get to the top 10. Now, top 10 at number 10. It made the cut. You want to call it a hype, we can call it a hype. I'll let y'all do that. But I'm going to be honest. When you get the shoe for the first time, or when you get one of his shoes for the first time, you'll be honest and tell yourself like you feel so accomplished because you know how hard it is to get. And then it's only about $100, $200 shoe. And people going to try to just bust all these numbers at you. And if you want to do that, you're going to be able to flip any one you get. But for me, it's personal. So we got the Travis Jordan 1 Low, Velvet Brown, Real dope shoe to me. Like I say, I'm keeping it. It's coming to the collection. Was in the collection. I'm put it to feet. Just ain't find the right time to put it to feet. Went with the standard laces that they got in there because I just think it pops the most you can, you know, without doing too much. I like the pink ones as well. I didn't look at the the brown ones that they came with, but you know, I'm gonna roll with this right here. So at number 10, we have Jordan Travis Scott at number 10 because, you know, no real attachment to it, but it's definitely one of my top pickups, man, because I got it for retail. You know, I didn't pay $700, none of that craziness for it. Had to do some crazy work, but you know, other than that, you know, we had to just keep it real. But at number 10, we got Travis Brown Jordan 1 Velvet Brown. I said the Travis Scott. At number 9, another one of my boys, man. This is one of my boys right here, man. So, you know, I'm going to roll with my boy. We're just going to throw him out there. It's my boy AE. I want to put all the colorways, but I ain't putting all the colorways out. So we're just going to go with the motto, mid, low, all the colorways. I picked up about 7 of them. So the AE model, like, you know, I just made the video, so we ain't got to talk too much about it. But yeah, you know, if you watch the videos, you know, this was definitely a special release for me. I'm riding with him. Let's go. All right. That is number 9. At number 8, we have, it was a lot of controversy about this material, but the shoe itself, I had to have it. And I was proud to have it, and I'm glad I got it. You know, until the next time they spin the block, and we can just, you know, and appreciate these more, or we gonna be able to throw these out and get the new ones, you know. But until then, unless y'all rocking with y'all 2018, was it 2018 or 2019? But if y'all rocking with them, salute to you. But I ain't got one of them. So the Nike on the back, official cut, you know, I don't really know how official the leather and all that is, but to me, I definitely was very proud to get my hands on this guy, even though it sat for a little while until the Christmas came, and you know, they kind of went away a little bit, and you know, they've been restocking though. That's the good thing about it. So if you didn't get your hands on it, you definitely can get your hands on this shoe. Maybe you don't want to, but it's all good. And this is number 8, right? Yeah, 10, 9. And this is number 8. I be getting my joints mixed up because I ain't got no paper. I'm just going off the top with it, y'all. That's how we doing. We flowing with it like a freestyle. And we ain't choking. So at number 7, right? Number 7, we got probably one of my favorites, of course. But if I'm gonna tell you like this, I ain't gonna keep saying this. We just gonna throw this asterisk out there. If it wasn't your top 10 pickups for this year, if these were just on a different top 10 of mine, like we did like most comfortable or best colorway, or a lot of these shoes will be probably higher. And a lot of shoes I got now that didn't make it will make it. But due to the fact that what the top 10 means to me is that you got to make your cuts. And as you get into number 1, it should have some kind of sentimental value to it, or it's your number 1. You feeling that is your number 1. So you should really think about that when you putting it and just not put everything. That's just my opinion. So with this one, we going with, because what's going to come after it is got to go here, man. But we going with the Jordan 4 retro reimagined 4s, man. We going with these guys, and these guys are very comfortable. I like the little SB tongue they kind of did with it, or I ain't gonna call it the SB tongue, but they gave it a little more fluff tongue, made it a lot more comfortable. Those little parts right there don't kill your a little bone so much right there, or maybe that's just my wide feet that usually on 4 they be kind of hurting right there. But yeah, beautiful shoe. I'm digging the leather. I would have definitely took that Nubuck or Dorbuck or Suede, whatever that original OG come with, because, man, you can't get better than that. Man, if you keep up with that, that always look good and dark. It'll get ashy and stuff if you don't, but the leather, can't go wrong with the leather, and that's number 7. 7, right? Yes, that is number 7. Is the military not the military, the Jordan 4 reimagined. what was these, the breads? Yeah, the breads. All right. Number 6. Number 6. This, all I'm going to do is do this right here. You know, Team Mamba, man. I got the thing tatted on me, so you already know. You already know. When we grab this thing right here, it is the Kobe X-Ray. This thing light up in the dark, y'all. I got the shirt to go with it. I baptized this once. I put it on at work. You know, I haven't really, you know, at work, I work in a hospital, so I'm not really doing nothing. It's never gonna really beat no foot, no real wear or tear. But as far as on the street, I haven't wore this yet, but I'm waiting, man. I can't wait till the summertime, just the right time. Maybe a basketball game or something. Maybe go to maybe like a Charlotte Hornets game or something. Just to throw it on and be out. You know, this is definitely a sentimental piece to me because I was never able to get a Kobe retail. And I should make a video about, I have 2 other Kobe that should be in my collection retail, but just seemed like something always weird happened every time release date, you know. But this one, and I mean both of those I actually hit too. So these ones, third time is a charm. So we got the Kobe X-Ray, you know, Pro Tro. Thing light up like a light bulb at night. Now we got our top 5, y'all. We got our top 5, y'all. We got our top 5. Now it's getting hard. It got hard right here. But the way I ordered my top 5 is me being a rookie into this game. I went with pieces with soul. I went with things that got attachments to me and is a piece of me and my story that I'm building of what I love about kicks and what do I preach about kicks, that, you know, every shoe is just a shoe till you put your soul in it. And when I bring these next 5 up, I put soul into these shoes spiritually. I never had none of these shoes. So when I got them, it was like I've been waiting on my long lost brother because I knew all about these shoes. Every time I seen people with them on, either I was in school, college, or just back in the day, magazine, the throwback kick Instagram posters we see, I always was like, when them come out. We got number 5. Penny's my guy. These are sitting everywhere, but it doesn't matter. This is in my top 5. We got the Penny Orlando, man. We got the Penny Royal. I call it the Orlando, man, because when he put these on feet, man, boy, it was, well, Bibby, shout out to Bibby in Arizona when they won the Natty. He actually threw them things on first. And I always wanted to know, did they have this on the back? You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely had this version. I don't think he had the Pro. So he probably, was it like a sample edition, or do we get some pictures? I'm going to try to find it and see if he had that, because maybe Penny, because I heard the story was this was supposed to be like Pippen's shoe, but Pippen, you know, ain't want it, and that's cool. Just imagine them metallic reds in official Pippen colorway logo. I think them things would go so much crazier because, you know, Pippen won championships. So, man, Penny, but back on Penny, we got Lil Penny, we got the phone posits. You can't go wrong with these guys right here, man. My opinion, definitely, when they came back out, I stood in line out there before they opened thinking, you know, but that's the thing about shoes, man. Like, I didn't want to do that, and we don't have to do that no more. You can walk right in there and go spin a block and get you a pair if you was like, oh, I thought they were sold out. They sitting. And that's number 5, y'all. We rocking. We going on to number 4. And number 4, very cool shoe for me. This shoe came back for the first time since the 90s. I think the shoe was real in its height at the 99. They had other models and other colorways, but this one right here, I thought about the dude on In Too Deep, Jake Reed, little homeboy that had the blonde hair. He used to wear the neon with the little Dragon Ball Z shirts. He reminded me of the dudes that used to wear this, man. Like the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. They used to have all the same color with the little flower shirts on, with the little cargos, the little sunset beads and stuff, little seashell beads. Like, we gonna go to, for the first time back since 1999, we're gonna go with the Air Max Sunders, man. Say what you want, do what you want. but this is my channel, man. Boom. This is so much technology right there. They had the zipper back in the day, back in its OG form. You can't go wrong with this, man. Zip that thing up. Either go futuristic in the rain. Man, this thing like one of those shoes. It's like a hiking, running, traveling, like this thing right here, man. This I can't explain enough of this shoe. It was a women's shoe, and they came in extended sizes, and this thing flew. Now, when they started coming out with a bunch of different colors, I don't think it did so crazy, but this one, man, I was in line, waiting, ready. Like I knew what it was gonna be. Even if it didn't sell, I knew I needed my hands on this. Like, and there's a couple shoes in 2025 that's coming out that I really don't think people care about, but I'm very excited about it. And this was one of those shoes. So we got at number 4, the Air Max Thunder Grand Canyon or Cannon. I think it's the Cannon. We're gonna go with the Cannon. Nike joint. Reflector on that thing. All right. We get the top 3 now. We at the top 3 now. This one right here came back, I want to say, in its original form for the first time in a while. I think it came out maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times since the original release. And I think they did it right this time because they had your boy License back. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you can go ahead and say it, because we got the DT96 Air Max. DT Air Max 96. This Deion shoe, man. When he was with the Falcons, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he was with the Falcons with this one. No, he was with... No. Whoa. Don't kill me. This was the commercial with the Cowboys, 96. What am I even talking about? Brain fart, y'all. Let's go. Because y'all know I know my stuff. This definitely the commercial where it was... Kevin Smith was on the crutches. Jerry said, "Get me Deion." Then put the joint on Deion. He was like, "Are you ready? Can you play?" Whatever he said. He said, "I was born ready, man." Deion came out there, high stepped. All he seen was this joint go. And he said, "If I had 11 of those guys, I could win every time." And with this, got the logo. I got his logo on the back. Wore this shoe once outside and once inside. And man, every time I put this on, just in its original way, conversation, because the guys that's older is always your uncles or somebody that could be your uncle or even the pops. They be like, "Yo, I remember." Or even the young kids with this colorway, they kind of even say, "Yeah, I know." But if I could change one thing, man, I need that right there. I need that to be gold, man. I need that to be gold, because I do remember that being gold on the original OG. But far is the DT face and the logo right there and the new buck on the strap, not just all leather. They knew what they was doing. And that is my number 3. We get into the top 2, y'all. I know it's a lot of shoes, man. It's a lot of shoes, but it's only 10. But this joint right here, man, we gonna go. I ain't gonna do too much talking. We just gonna go with the Air Tech Challenge Hot Lava, man. Man, I did not. This is probably one of the most underrated cops this year, because me being so naive to the game and not understanding the how much groundwork and stuff you got to do, and not knowing what a quick strike literally was, and what this is and what that is. So, bro, I wanted this shoe when how they doing the lineups for 2025. I wanted this shoe in the beginning of the year when I heard the rumors. Then when I seen it got official on Ice Kid, I said, yeah. So this was one of those shoes that when I went for it, I went for it with just whatever. Shorty, my girl, she go for it, gets it, and just send it to me like, "Yo, I got it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Come to find out, it wasn't a lot of these shoes, man. It wasn't. So I'm very proud to get this. And shouts out to my girl for still getting me this shoe when we was even arguing. That was the funniest thing ever, because I could have been like, go for the shoe anyway, right? But I'm like, I goes and you were not selected. I was like, dang. Still didn't even tell her I took the L. I just was like, dang. I goes out. I gets the message while I'm in the car. She gets them. So thanks to baby girl, I was able to get the Nike Air Tech Challenge. Hot Lavas and the racers are coming out. Top of the year, y'all. Be ready. So I know. 16th, man. Be there. Be there. If y'all already complaining about these ones, 16th, man. Be there, because they was mad about these, and I didn't know. I was just like, oh, I'm going to try to get those, and I got them. I didn't know they're going to be a quick strike. Have your peoples put it in for you. Treat this like a Travis if you want it, because there's going to be a better chance for you to get it. It ain't going to be a Travis, and hopefully the bots don't care about nothing like this, So this is the number 2. Remember this shoe from Sports Illustrated, everything. So this is definitely one of the ones. And number 1 shoe of the year for kickzWitSoul and Steelez. First trophy. It's the first trophy because they got the first one. So we're going to always have respect for this shoe because they won 2024. Best shoe to me. Best shoe. And it is another quick strike, but not too many people cared about this one either. You know what I'm saying? It's another phone posit, but this is the Green Goblin guys. And one of the things they really didn't like, y'all, they didn't like that right there. The OGs of the game that was really rocking these back in the day and really putting on for these shoes back in the day, they really care about that. And I respect them because, it is what it is. They OGs and they know what it was like. You just took a part of the shoe away from them. So you got to respect it. But, as far as me, this right here, man. And I don't think you can really mess this shoe up. So I see myself putting this on with just sweats, putting this on with some jeans. I'll put this on. I'm putting this on, man. I'm putting this on. And now that I think about it, I need to just put this on more. I just need to go ahead and baptize this thing. And yeah, I need to throw this on, man. I really do. Enough looking at it, right? Yeah. So that's my top 10, y'all, man. I hope y'all learned a little bit about me, learned what I value, and learned what I cherished this year, and learned what I like, Like we know, kicks was kicks. It's just a shoe, man. So once I put my soul into my tops, I think they the stuff. I think they the best. I think they what it is. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for giving me your time. I know it was a little longer video than I usually do. I'm almost sweating in this dang on corduroy. Y'all have a good one, man. It's your boy Steelez, kickzWitSoul, where the slogan is, every shoe is just a shoe to you. Put your soul into it. Peace.